Hello everybody, this is Alyssa from Menk Arts and Crafts and Isusu passing through. And today we are here, we're going to do the mid-year freak out diamond painting tag that I saw, because Library of Diamonds, Diamonds and Washi, and Kate Pixie Sticks all did this. So I saw them. Well, I think more people have done it, but those are the videos that I watched. So I'm going to go ahead and do that tag. I think it'd be a fun one to do. And rather than doing it during like a whip and chat and taking up the whip and chat, because I always have so much to talk about during whip and chats, I'm going to do it with like random other arts and crafts. I.e., I got this little puzzle planter. It's like a 3-dimensional puzzle. And I really want to work on it. So we're going to like attempt to put this together while I answer your questions. So this was Amazon. I got it during this was like the only fun purchase that I made during their Amazon Prime days, because I bought mostly adult things like Q-tips and like fiber, random things like that. All right, so this is from Peace Relax. So it is a puzzle, and it actually shows how to put the puzzle together. So we've got puzzle pieces. So we're gonna do this and see how it goes. Once I finish opening all of the things and making a mess on the floor. But anywho, so 2025 mid-year freak out diamond painting tag. We have like multiple pieces, look at that. And then we got this one here too. So multiple pieces. I think I need this one right here. So for this, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we need, yeah, okay. So I need the pieces from 1, I believe, to go around the perimeter. So I have to find, I'm going to find these because they all have to match them all together. So anyways, favorite kit completed so far in 2025. Ooh, that's going to be an interesting one. I'm trying to think of like, what would be my favorite kit from 2025? Ooh, and now I feel like I need to actually pull up my gems flow. So this is going to probably take us forever because I wanted to work on it while I did this. But I think I'm going to have to look at the gems flow. There's the pieces that I'm going to be doing. I always sort my pieces like this, but I think these are top and these are bottom. Yes, top and bottom. So let me go look at my completions for 2025 in gems flow, and I will see what I consider my favorite completion. We're going to just pick a spot and stick it there. That's kind of cool. Oh, it sticks right there. All right, so we need to go to completed after, finished after January 1st. And we will see. I finished quite a few kits already. So let's see. Which one do I consider my favorite completion? Ooh, that's tough. Oh, Virgo was awesome. I loved Virgo. So for 2025, I think so far, my favorite completion, I think I really, out of my 2025 completions so far, I've been doing a lot of small ones to kind of get them knocked out, but I think my favorite one has got to be Virgo. I just had an absolute blast doing the Chrysabug Virgo. This was like a dreamy kit to complete. Let me look at my completion photo, and I completed it so quickly, but look how beautiful she is. She's so pretty. Doesn't come through very well photo-wise, but I think that would have to be my favorite completion so far of 2025. It's hard because I had some really good ones. But I think that's going to be the favorite one. Because like I said, I've done a lot of small ones because I've had some big projects going. Oh, actually, no, I think Pride would be my favorite one of 2025. I think it'll be Pride. There you go. JoJo's Art Pride. I think that's my favorite one because I really love the bling that I added for that one. So I think that's my favorite completion of 2025. That's what we're going to go with. Favorite completion of 2025 is that one. Let me see. I think, nope, that one does not go there. But this one does. So we're going to be puzzling and making it into a 3D puzzle, which is kind of cool. You know, maybe that one did go there. I felt like it didn't, but maybe it goes to the next side. This is gonna take me forever, you guys. Okay, there's that one. Yeah, that one goes there, and then this one goes there. Yeah, so that's what it was. I was putting it on the wrong side. So that would, yeah, I think that's got to be my favorite completion of, yep. Favorite new release kit or accessories so far in 2025. Ooh, that's a tough one. Like, what would I say that my favorite kit and accessories has been from 2025? Kit or accessories. So that's a puzzle. Well, let's see. What do I think my favorite one? I should probably have these judged by like size, because that's gonna dictate, like that one's gonna be further down towards the bottom, I think. This one's more of a bottom, more of a bottom. Ooh, you guys, this is gonna take absolutely forever for me to go through the tag questions as I do this. Nope, not that one. But I know, all the dead space. Okay, I'm gonna do it this way. Ooh, this is so tough. Like, what would my favorite new release be? Ooh, I don't even know where to begin on like favorite new release. There we go. Let me go back over. I feel like I should just not do this and just stare at my gems flow to do that. So now I need to go with my ordered after January 1st. There's been so many good ones. So let's see. For my ordered after this, okay, let's see. So for I think actually my favorite new release, well, new kit or whatnot, let me see. My not received, those ones I don't have yet. But I would have to say I've bought way too many kits this year. Way too many kits since only halfway through the year. Ooh, like every Chrysabug kind of falls into that like favorite kit kind of a like category. So I'm like, So I'm really not sure, because it's so hard when I love them all. But so for the new kits, maybe it was like, love the Mulan kits. I'm absolutely in love with the newest Yume, the powered by Firefox. That one is absolutely stunning. And I think like, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say because I love so many of them. I always am absolutely in love with every Yume that it comes out. I love those. So that's like, heavenly places for me. I love the Yumes that come out. But I don't know if it's very hard to pick just like one favorite when I have so many that I love and I can't like limit it down to just one favorite. That's a really hard question for me to answer. So yeah, can't really answer it well. See, I'm just going to put it together like this. And that one's going to go with, this is going to go over here. Yeah, so that's, I think, kind of where I'm at as far as being able to answer that question on releases. Not something that I can fully, easily answer question-wise. So what else? And then on top of that, we've got, I need to put the pieces I've tried off to the side. That one looks like it goes there. Yep, so that one's gonna go there. That means these might actually go, no, not quite. Does that go there or not? It's hard to tell if that one actually went there. Because it fit, but just because it fit does not mean it was the right fit. The girls are place batting. Okay, that one fits right there. Now I need one like that. See, this is, I get distracted easily, and now I'm like so focused on the doing the puzzle that I'm not even doing my tag questions. Come on, Alyssa, get with the program. Come on. All right. So biggest disappointment. Ooh, that's hard. I don't know that I've really had too many that have been like disappointing to me at all. I don't know. That's something that I never really like. I love all of the kits that I do. So maybe I'll do, let me go back to my completions and go my finished after my completions this year and see if I had one that was a big disappointment to me. So I would have to say, I'm thinking it's probably, oh yes, I know which my biggest disappointment was. It was Bahama Mama from Distracted by Diamonds. So that was one I completed like a month ago. That one I would have to say was my biggest disappointment. Canvas wise, as far as like what I worked on, what I completed, it was just very much not what I was expecting. So it was definitely not what I was expecting, and it was Mochi's trying to play with the box. It was not something that I really enjoyed as much as I thought I would. So that was also, you know, part of it. It was so much random confetti that it really was not enjoyable in any way. So that's one that, you know, I kind of was like meh about doing. So that's definitely going to be my biggest disappointment, was that one. Oh, look, see, there we go. I had it turned the wrong way. See, I'm making progress now. I've almost got one quadrant done. Let's go back to the question. So that was Bahama Mama would be my biggest disappointment. Biggest surprise. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's tough. Oh, maybe like, I don't know. I guess like I think my biggest surprise, not necessarily canvas wise, I think it would just have to be how much I've been enjoying. I knew I loved small canvases and small kits, but I think my biggest surprise has got to be how much I've been loving all of the, that totally goes there, but I think this one doesn't go there. How much I've totally been loving all of the small kits that I've been doing. I think that might be my biggest, because I've been so loving all of these small canvases and these small completions. So, no, I think that one actually goes like this. So again, I had it, no, it does not go like that. I have to look at this closely to make sure I'm putting it together. This is a tricksy one, but it's fun. It's fun, but tricky. That totally goes right there. This totally goes right here. Okay, that one actually does. Okay, I just had to look at it closely. Maybe I was trying to put it in the wrong way, but that fits there. So I think I was just, you know, where was I distracted? So I think that's probably the biggest surprise, was how much I've been enjoying that and how little I am enjoying confetti. Like I was not a big, huge confetti person to begin with, but it's been interesting seeing how much I am not enjoying doing the confetti at all. Like that's something that I've been like, okay, let's skip this canvas and like that, like look at how long it's taking me to do Sake Dragon. I think that was the biggest surprise. I knew I wasn't a huge confetti fan, but I think that's the biggest surprise, was how much I'm not enjoying the confetti. Like the fact that I've been working on it for so long, the fact that the Storm God took me so long to do, because again, that one was another big confetti piece. So I think that's been probably, I knew I didn't like it, but it just surprised me how much I didn't like it by doing that. All right, favorite new to you shop, kit or accessory? Ooh, that's a tough one. Let me see, what have I actually purchased in, let me look at kits that I've ordered after January 1st. So let's see what kits I've ordered after January 1st, and let's apply that, and let's see where, like new shop. Let's see, have I ordered a lot from different new shops? I've ordered from a couple new shops, but they haven't come in yet, so I haven't had a chance to complete them or work on them or anything like that. So nothing really on like the new shop wise that's been ground. Oh, actually, I think this year is when I started using Yellow Dog, the Yellow Dog trays. And I think that was probably, you know, the or my favorite new to me shop was the Yellow Dog designs for the trays, because those are my two favorite trays right now. New or current favorite artist. This should come as no surprise to anybody, but my artist of choice is Yume. that Yume is my absolute favorite artist, and that is not going to change anytime soon. I can guarantee you that will not change anytime soon. I love her art. I have every image that has been released, and I absolutely love every image. So it will remain Yume as my favorite artist. Sushi's helping me, as you can see. So we're going to work on this for a little bit. So yeah, that's my, would you get your face out of there? My new, not really a new artist, but that's my current favorite artist. You can't walk on there. She wants, I have a couple of these Reese's sitting on my iPad, and Sushi wants them. She has decided that she must have the Reese's. So I have to keep them out of cat reach. They actually are living in the fridge. So they're completely out of cat reach because Sushi is like, I want that, Mom, give it to me. And I'm like, no, no, little thing, no, no. Look at how cool that is. This is like, this is fun. I'm enjoying this. This is cute and fun. All right, now we can work on, that's gonna be lower level, lower level. Let's see, we're into the midst of this. That's gonna be easy enough to do these that kind of fill this area up because of that design. So now let's see, I'm like halfway through the questions, and I'm not even halfway through this. So that's something that, you know, I wasn't expecting it to go, me to go this slowly on this puzzle. But it's also, I don't do well puzzling and talking at the same time. I can do fine puzzling, and, you know, I don't normally do talk while I'm doing puzzles. I just do the puzzles. So that's kind of something that's not my norm. There we go. I think that one is the one that I need. But look at that. We're making a little bit more progress. I'm going to make a little progress on this, and then I'm going to answer some more questions. Let's see. Hi, Momos. Not that one. Oh, totally that one. And then we're going to go with this one here, I believe. Yep. See, once I pay attention to what I'm doing, it goes a lot faster, because then I use logic to do these. I basically say, okay, not really. I do what you're supposed to do, which is rather than just randomly putting puzzle pieces together, you look and you say, okay, what would work in this spot? And that's what you put there, is the pieces that would fit as far as the palette, the color palette and the pattern goes. This one's gonna go that way. See, you look at it and you're like, nope, that doesn't go there, or yep, that goes there. Like this one is totally there. And then for these, this one is gonna go right here. Because you just pay attention to where a color ends and a color begins. So it makes them go a lot faster when you do that. Which is why those ones I'm breezing through pretty quickly versus some that have taken me, like the first section I wasn't paying attention, and that was taking me longer. But these are going much faster because I'm paying attention and focusing on what I'm doing and not answering questions for you guys. Yeah, I know. But I wanted to get that section so that way I can finish this once I finish the video. All right, so that would be my new or current favorite artist. Yume is #1 always, as I mentioned. Beyond Yume, I think probably one of the ones that I have the next most from, I think is gonna be, let's see, I think the next after Yume is going to be probably, let me think. I want to say Mrs. Butter D. I think that's the next most common one that I have from, is the Mrs. Butter D, her work. So Yume and her, I think, are the two most populous, and then after that, I have a bunch that I have like smaller quantities from. So that's all kind of those. Let's see. New or current favorite genre or theme. My absolute favorite genre or theme is fan art, particularly like Ghibli canvases. That is like my favorite thing to have, is those, and I have a whole bunch in my my hoard. A lot of fan art style stuff. That's one of the things I really enjoy is the fan art. So definitely big on that. So fan art of different things. I've got fan art of some of my favorite artists. I've got fan art of just like, you know, art in general, from different shows and movies and things like that. So I'm like an equal opportunity fan art lover. I love it all. It's all fantastic, and I love it all. But nope, not that one there. This is the one that, I think I need. Nope. We will see. There we go. I knew I was finding a piece. All right, that means I need a piece like this for the next one, but it needs to be bigger. Oh, look, there we go. So genre or theme would have to be, like I said, fan art. That's, I think, my absolute favorite. Let's see, kit or diamond painting experience that made you happy. Ooh, I loved working on Pride. I think that's why it's like my favorite canvas that I've done this month. It was just, you know, so much fun to work on that canvas. It was so much fun. So yeah, definitely Pride. I'm trying to think what else. I've been really, my diamond painting experience that I've been really loving right now has been, I reorganized all of my special drills. So I'd have to say it's been blinging up my specials. That has been super, super fun to do. It's something that I'm really enjoying, and a lot more than I thought I would enjoy. But that's been an absolute blast. I've been really enjoying that process. And it's just been that's been, I think, my favorite, you know, experience per se, I guess you could say, has been just doing the bling and all of my different kits now that I've got everything reorganized. So I was like, I don't know why I didn't do this before, because I love adding bling to kits, but it was something that was taking me a lot. It was something I didn't do on as many kits because I needed to have it was a whole involved process to do bling to a canvas, because I had to pull out the individual container that had that type of drill, and they were all in baggies. Then you had to roll through the baggies, and it just wasn't conducive or feasible, really. And then since I reorganized all of my drills, all my special drills, and I'm in the process of reorganizing the regular drills, that has made that process go a whole lot faster. For when I'm adding bling to a kit. So now I'll be like, okay, I've got this kit kitted up. Let me go to my bling and see what I want to add. Or let me look at the kit and see what I want to add based off of the bling that I have. And I have been adding a lot more bling to stuff now that I'm doing it like that, because I'm like, oh, hey, let me do this. Let me do that. And it's going a lot faster, and adding more bling to stuff, which I'm enjoying because I love adding bling. So that's been super fun for me. Look, we've made it all the way around on the top. So we just have to do that to kind of hold it all in place. So now we have our rim, and now I can work into this section here. So yeah, that process has been, I think, my favorite thing as far as that stuff's concerned. Let's see. That's my diamond painting experience has been making me happy. I don't know that I have a kit or diamond painting experience that has made me cry. I don't know that I've ever actually done that. I know when I finally work on my custom of Mylan, my dog that I lost a year and a half ago, I'm pretty much can guarantee you that one's going to make me cry, which is why I have not worked on that kit yet. I feel like I have to be in like the mind space that I could actually work on it. And I don't feel like I'm quite there yet. But I had to be like in that right mindset and headspace to be able to do it. Otherwise, it's not happening. So that's something that, since I've got to work my way up to that, let's see, that one's going to go there. Nope, this one. So that one will make me cry whenever I work on it. I was thinking about doing that in October, since that'll be like the 2-year anniversary of when I lost her. So I've thought about working on that kit then. So we will see how I feel when it comes time to do it. If I feel like I'm with it enough to be able to do it and not, you know, be an absolute mess as I work on that kit. My most anticipated kit for the second half of 2025. I think my most anticipated kit is going to be my Diamond Art Club Custom. I'm really excited for it because it's actually a piece that my mom painted. So I'm really excited to see that come to life. And I think that's my most anticipated kit for the new year, or for the second half of this year, is going to be that one. And I think that was the last question too. So yeah, I'm just really looking forward to that one from Diamond Art Club, that custom. It's just waiting on a color. I should have it here soon in the next couple weeks. But there was like one of the colors, because I got mine in round, and one of the colors that's a special drill, they've never made as a special drill before, so it's taking like 2 weeks extra for them to do that and make that drill. So, which I'm fine with. It takes time for that. All right. So now we've put that together all the way around. Now we put C, which is this, because that goes inside right there. And then we come over here to D on the bottom. Ooh, that's fun. I like how it makes it look white, because I didn't like the fact that it was clear. Well, now I don't have to worry about it being clear. And now this is what you would actually put your, oh, so it's even got like where you can water it and then take it out. So I could put something small in here. That is cute. I may do like a lucky bamboo or something like that. I think that would be cool. Lucky bamboo would work well in here. But look at that. We are officially done. And I finished all 10 questions. It just took me way too long to do said questions. All right. So as a synopsis, my favorite kit completed so far, that was Pride. Favorite new release so far in 2025. It's hard to pick just one. I think I like all of the new Yumeis, especially the one that just released, the Firefox one. Biggest disappointment was the Bahama Mama from Diamond, Distracted by Diamonds. Biggest surprise was how much I dislike and hated the confetti, to the point that I completely recharted the second half of the Bahama Mama because I hated the charting for it, because it was all confetti. Favorite new to me shop, Yellow Dog Designs. For trays, I have 2 new small shops that I've ordered canvases from, that I'm waiting to kind of see what I think of those. New or current favorite artist will and always and forever be Yume. New or current favorite genre or theme. I love fan art. In a broader sense, you could say that the theme that I like is going to be anything like Asian art, which is usually evidenced by the kits that I work on. Kit or diamond painting experience that made me happy. I would have to say that the experience of like blinging up all of my kits now, that's been super, super fun with the new process that I have. It's been such a blast to be able to just add stuff in and watch it come together. I've been loving that. And I don't have any kits or diamond painting experiences that have made me cry so far, but I feel like when I work on my Mylan canvas, that will. And my most anticipated kit for the second half of 2025 is going to be my Diamond Art Club custom. I'm really intrigued to see how that looks. It's going to be a lot of confetti, but it's rounds, and I don't mind confetti as much in rounds. Overall goals check-in for 2025 so far as a bonus. I didn't really specify goals. Yeah, I didn't really make any major goals for 2025. I just was like, I want to work on kits. I want to get my hoard down in size. That hasn't worked so well because the hoard has just gotten larger. But that's something that I really want to work on the second half of 2025, is getting my hoard downsized so it's not quite so massive and big. But look at this. Isn't this cool? I like this 3-dimensional like puzzle. That's fun. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys for today. If you have not done this tag and you want to do this tag, do it. I'm not going to tag anybody in particular just because I'm horrible at trying to remember who has done it and who hasn't done it. So if you have not done this and you want to, go for it. Do it. Enjoy. But that's basically what I have for you guys for today. I hope you guys enjoyed these tag questions and watching me put together, you know, a random arts and crafts thing that's been sitting around, puzzle that's been sitting waiting for me to do for a couple weeks. And that's all I have. I will see you guys in the next video. Whoop. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.